We're live. Hello everybody, welcome to the UK SAS Dacham Battle Racing League. We are in round 3 of season 3 here in Belgium. Alongside of me, as always, there is Bebo.
Hey Leox, and hello to all race fans tuning in. It's going to a classic European track here, and I can't wait to see what it has in store for us today.
An historical track indeed. We're in Belgium, the longest track on the calendar, as we face round 3, so we are almost at 1/3 of the championship already, since it's only a 10-race championship. What do you feel about qualifying?
Qualifying is going to be very interesting. Traffic shouldn't be an issue out there. I haven't seen a weather forecast yet. And of course, weather is always changeable in the mountainous region of Spa-Francorchamps. So those could be elements to be concerned with. But I think most drivers will be able to get the best out of their car in one of 3 runs today.
A special mention at the start for today's qualifying, Nicolas Boita and XQK and Dershak will retire very soon because they will not be allowed to participate in qualifying and start from the back. So we're not going to see a pole position from the Brazilian driver Nicolas Boita in the Mercedes. He's going to start from the back.
Yes, indeed. And that was it's very different reasons as to why each of those drivers have got that qualifying ban.
Righty. Everyone with different... Oh, Brabus is on the Ferrari, so at the end he's participating. So he was in the lobby. Brabus won the last race, replacing Nicolas Boita, who was late, and today he's on a Ferrari, so he's replacing themes like Nico Hülkenberg in real F1.
Yes, rent a driver for Ferrari this week, but yes, very much the reserve driver. They should really race in reserve liveries, shouldn't they?
Right, exactly. It would be only his team, the Brabus F1 team. It sounds nice.
It does.
So it's first man out on track. This is a really long outlap, almost 2 minutes, so you have really to consider making 2-3 push lap and not exceeding track limit, not doing something too crazy, because otherwise you're not gonna set a lap on the board.
That's right. Now, some drivers that have got quali bans to serve, they may take the option of running an installation lap to make sure their setup is okay, but NXQK has not done that, so he's turned up and he's as much a spectator as we are for this 16 remaining minutes of qualifying.
Exactly. So now, first of 3 drivers that must retire from qualifying is now gone. He's now spectating all the others waiting for his 15 minutes of qualifying to end. They're gonna set the grid. First one on track is Brabus, taking a wide line to the last corner, preparing his lap, and now he starts it. Push mode for the Ferrari going into turn 1. As Nicolas Boita on the medium is gonna set that installation lap we were talking about, so might as well have heard you.
Pretty sure his brother will be hearing us. He's usually here in the stream. But if you are just joining us, do say hello. Tell us who you're here supporting as we watch Brabus head into Les Camps corners. And there he is. William's here already, which is great to see. William says good evening, and well, good morning to the Boitas over there in Brazil.
Brabus getting some traffic of his teammates, Marcus Monte. Hopefully won't affect him too much. He's gonna pull aside here. Maybe he's not. Okay, now I think it's a little bit too much in the way.
Yeah, I'm not sure Brabus is... Oh, that's really bad. I don't know if Hercus Monte is looking at his track map or in his mirrors, or he just doesn't really want to be shown up by his very, very quick teammate here.
At least he's giving the slipstream right now, so
yeah,
he might have gained a little bit of what he lost. Surely not enough. Let's see what the lap is going to be from Brabus. He said P2 last race, and started for a bag in the lobby, started P4, and then went on to win the race. In my screen, Brabus didn't set the lap.
yeah, me neither. No, he hasn't set it up on my screen, but he hadn't invalidated it. I think we may just have a little glitch out there, but Pat has registered a time of 1:46.961.
Okay, so that provisional pole for Pat in the ass, and that's Warren with a 1:44.7, going almost over 2 seconds faster than the Haas. Warren looking in really good form here with a 1:44.7. Where do you think we're gonna get? I think in the low 44, maybe in the high 43s.
43 would be a big ask, but Yoke has already got halfway there. 1:44.422 for Yoke, provisional pole. So I'm just watching his teammate right now, who has gone through the first sector and is in the flat-out long drag through Blanchimont towards the bus stop.
El Crin. Yeah.
El Crin. William says a low 1:43 will be his bet for the session, so he does tend to know something we don't about his brother's performance, but
yeah, 1:50.2 for El Crin, so there is a lot of room for improvements. Let's jump on board maybe with Trackstar. He's on the second sector, very tricky corner, downhill, must not lock up. He's very cautious. So here he doesn't want to invalidate his lap. It's a big factor in qualifying, this short qualifying. Gismonte 1:43.9. That's the Ferrari going on provisional pole by half a second. As Brabus, his teammates, 2/10 faster, 1:43.7, which with one lap older tire.
yes, he obviously didn't use his. He must have saved all of the ERS for his second push lap, because that increase on his speed overall was remarkable. I don't think he could have done that on a second run. Truckster towards the end of his lap, then taking a slightly narrow line into the bus stop. Leox.
Yeah, not a perfect one, carrying not enough speed maybe, but he's P6 at the moment, 1:44.8. Let's go with Simopez, who is just at the bus stop chicane. A better line from the Mercedes driver. He's gonna set a 1:42.9.
Wow.
I talked too soon. Wow.
Fantastic from Simopez. Absolutely nailing that lap. I wonder if he'll be able to go any quicker. But of course, what he can do now is he can push really hard, harder than anybody else, because he's got that provisional pole by 0.8 of a second currently.
Yeah, that's crazy. He couldn't keep up the pace with Brabus last week, and now he's 8 tenths clear of it.
Rils Taravillo, a 1:44.1. Again,
for second run.
Yeah, a little bit away from his from the provisional pole still. So I think there will be faster times to come. Sparks has gone out and come back in the pits again on his lap.
Maybe
so, surprised about.
Maybe that's a problem. Maybe he broke his front wing. Could happen.
Yeah, definitely.
A major yellow flag. Let's see, Lofty, the drivers coming in from Monte Paris. Lofty is another reserve driver.
I think the last driver on a lap right now is Ruthless Pige.
Yeah. Maybe AlphaTauri. From Amundo, he said helper first sector, but I don't know how much is reliable.
Now, I got criticised, Leox, for pronouncing it AlphaTauri, because I was told that was the British way of pronouncing it, and it should be AlphaTauri. But you're the Italian here, and you're saying Tauri.
I'm following your lead.
When it comes to matters of Italian language, you take the lead, Leox. Absolutely.
And then it's AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri.
Is that how you say Tauri in Italian?
If you want the fully Italian version, then it's Alfa Tauri.
Okay.
It's a little bit sad. It's better Alfa Tauri.
Awesome. Okay.
It sounds better.
But yes, feel free. You take any European language over English to correct me. Absolutely. Ruthless Page, unfortunately, he managed to invalidate that lap. I don't know if he's been able to reserve any ERS for the next one. No, he's on his way in. So it looks like we've got a little bit of a wait. Bravas is back out again, though, and already attacking the next lap.
Radion just getting on the straight, camel straight, and pushing to the end of the first sector. Let's see what he got. It's an lap, sorry. I was sure it was Pat, 5th-place grid penalty, illegal blocking. I wonder what happened there.
Interesting, because Pat drives the Haas, and he has an Aston Martin just behind him. I presume that's Sicario. It is.
Yeah.
And whether it was Sicario who he blocked or a different car, I can't be entirely sure. But yeah, not good for Pat. I haven't seen that penalty in a long time, Leox, but I think his teammate Manic might be about to set a lap, his first lap here.
Let's jump aboard with him. Manic in the Haas. Yeah, it was long also for me. I haven't seen him. As Manic goes P11, so just outside of the top 10. He will have a choice at the moment, but he surely is going to try to improve and get into top 10. And maybe even better than that.
Max Pez is cheering on Leo, and I think that might be you. No relation to Simmer Pez, I'm assuming. And William tells us that a good slipstream will give you 2 tenths in Sector 1. So some good teamwork we want to see.
Yeah, the engineer doing his work.
Absolutely.
Some work.
Looks like Brabus has managed to invalidate his next attempt. His lap times are not coming through reliably here, but he managed to invalidate just going through last source for the first time.
This is also a good indicator for the race. If these guys are invalidating on qualifying, I know you were pushing, but we also need to look for the time, and there's only 6 minutes remaining. We might see a lot of penalty through here. 100% race.
Yeah, let's hope let's hope not, or that everybody gets the same penalty, because it is really hard commentating over loads of penalties at different sizes and different times.
We saw an XQK last week in Austria.
Right. Yes, indeed.
As we're riding on with Barks.
You're with Barks. No. Okay, I was watching with Simapez, who's about to start his defence of pole position. But by all means, update us on Barks in the meantime.
William asking how many got a purple in Sector 2. I think it was a bag, but maybe we're gonna see Manic on pole as Barks goes P12 with a 145.1.
Real Star Velo has left the session. So I wonder if he has, managed to get a disconnection.
Hopefully the invite in the group chat is valid. I think so.
Sure, he'll speak up if not.
Yeah, exactly. Please, Reels. He's already writing in the Discord chat, so.
Truckster has retired. Simapez has invalidated going through the Jackie X corner, formerly known as No Name. And there's a very large tyre marks on the exit of Pouant as well. Someone's obviously lost the car in a big way through there. Hercus Monte is positive against his previous time. Oh no, he's now run over through Sector 2. Yeah.
Yoke 2, OG Yoke 2, the no-name corner. Okay, Rails, need an invite, please. Can you
no problem.
Thank you. Brabus is on his outlap. Maybe he's gonna be a little bit more cautious, or maybe he's gonna try everything, push whatever he can to get that pole position. He could be okay with a 2-3 Ferrari, even if Ericus is gonna be the one in front. As Girl Sicario is sitting in P4, but as his lap invalidated, so not so much action at this very time in qualifying.
That's right, yeah, lots of drivers just